In international football, we're taught to believe that matches are won purely on the grass. We analyze passing structures, we dissect expected goals, and we spend hours projecting how tactical blocks will shift to compress space. But here's the thing, when you reach the Final Four of a World Cup, the sport ceases to be a clean exercise in athletic science. It absolutely becomes a psychological war of attrition.
Right now, ahead of the monumental 2026 semifinal blockbuster in Atlanta, the Argentine Football Association has launched a preemptive administrative strike. And let me tell you, it has left the English media in a state of absolute fury. They are literally trying to break England's minds before the players even step out of the tunnel. So what exactly did they do? Well, Lionel Messi's squad submitted a highly unusual, official special request to FIFA. They asked to completely abandon their iconic light blue and white stripes, demanding instead to wear their dark navy blue away kit against England's white. And this isn't some simple aesthetic choice, right? It is a deeply calculated, highly superstitious attempt to summon the darkest ghosts of English football history. This explainer is the inside story of the most controversial jersey in sports history and exactly why Argentina is using it to trigger the ultimate psychological trap.
Let's get right into Section 1, the administrative strike.
On Sunday afternoon, right after both nations' dramatic quarterfinal escapes, TC sports journalist Gaston Edul dropped a massive breaking tweet. He revealed that the Albiceleste had formally petitioned FIFA to lock in their navy blue alternate jerseys. Now, under standard tournament protocols, because England was designated as the home team, the three Lions were always slated to wear all white. But Argentina wanted to guarantee, absolutely guarantee, that there would be no last-minute color clash adjustments, so they made this preemptive strike. And FIFA actually approved the request, green-lighting the world champions to wear the dark blue shirt, black shorts, and black socks at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This decision immediately lit a fire across social media. To the casual fan, sure, it's just polyester. But to the English, this dark blue kit represents 40 years of deep-seated, agonizing sports trauma.
Which brings us to Section 2, Ghosts of the Past.
Historically, every single time Argentina has worn this specific navy kit against England in a World Cup knockout match, the three Lions have been sent home in absolute controversial ruin. Meanwhile, the classic home stripes haven't fared nearly as well. Let's trace this timeline to see exactly when the blue kit succeeded and the traditional striped kit failed.
The story of this infamous jersey really begins in the sweltering heat of Mexico City back in 1986. Fueled by intense geopolitical tension, Diego Maradona led Argentina onto the pitch wearing custom, lightweight versions of this exact navy blue shade. What followed permanently altered the architecture of the sport. In a span of just 5 minutes, Maradona weaponized that blue kit to cheat the world with the infamous Hand of God punch, before immediately vindicating his absolute genius with a 60-meter five-man dribbling run that was crowned the goal of the century. Then, fast forward 12 years to the round of 16 at France '98, and the curse repeated itself. Once again, sporting the navy blue, Argentina baited a young David Beckham into a red card after a really dramatic tangle with Diego Simeone. Argentina went on to win in a tense penalty shootout, sending England packing yet again in a total navy blue nightmare. So the crucial takeaway here is comparing these outcomes. Out of the historical times Argentina has worn navy blue against England, they've basically transformed it into an unkillable good omen. But when they wore their traditional home stripes against England in 1966 and 2002, Argentina lost both times. The traditional stripes have consistently failed against the English, while the navy blue has delivered nothing but historic, heartbreaking victories. Moving right along to Section 3, Weaponizing the Superstition. The real driving force behind this jersey choice is a concept known as Kabbalah. For the Argentine camp, repeating the conditions of past victories is not just some quirky little habit, it's a deeply ingrained cultural tradition of superstitions and rituals. Inside their locker room, Kabbalah is treated like absolute scientific fact. It's viewed as a vital tactical requirement for success. There is just no way they're upsetting the Kabbalah before a game this massive.
And what's really fascinating about this psychological warfare is that even the opposition completely recognizes it. England manager Thomas Tuchel offered a surprisingly understanding view when asked about Argentina's kit choice. He said, "I would have done the same if there was any superstition combined with it. I have my superstitious routines." It impartially shows that even at the absolute highest level of professional sports, superstition is an undeniable, powerful force that keeps these players grounded.
Now, let's look at the actual pitch in Section 4, the tactical reality. While this whole jersey war is dominating the headlines, Lionel Scaloni has received a massive tactical boost that will bring a lot of comfort to the Argentine camp. Looking at the physical reports coming out of their training center in Georgia, Argentina has received incredibly positive fitness updates. Key defensive anchors Cristian Romero and Leandro Paredes, along with star captain Lionel Messi, have all been fully cleared. This was a huge question mark after their grueling, high-intensity quarterfinal.
You might remember that during that thrilling win over Switzerland, both Romero and Paredes had to be substituted prematurely, which really set off alarm bells. Romero had to leave in extra time, and Paredes came off limping in the 110th minute. But despite the initial panic, post-match tests revealed absolutely zero structural damage. They merely suffered from severe cramps and exhaustion from overexertion, so both of them are fully cleared to start against England.
And then, of course, there's the captain. During the second half against Switzerland, Lionel Messi sustained a cut and had blood around his right eye after a heavy collision with Granit Xhaka. He needed medical attention on the sidelines and was even spotted later with his vision partially affected by swelling. But we can definitely reassure you, Messi played the full 120 minutes of that match. The cut has been treated, the swelling has gone down, and he is fully ready and fit for what will incredibly be his first ever World Cup meeting with England.
So, to wrap this all up, we have a fully fit, structurally sound Argentine squad arming themselves with the darkest ghosts of English football history. They've officially secured their lucky navy blue armor, leaning entirely into the unshakable power of the Kabbalah. England, meanwhile, stands ready in their traditional all-white, fully aware of the psychological trap being meticulously set for them. Which brings us to our final question for you. Will Argentina's Kabbalah successfully break England's minds before a ball is even kicked, or will the Three Lions finally rewrite history in Atlanta? Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and enjoy the match.